So let's first talk about dish soaps. This is what I would recommend as a strategy as we go through this. We have a homemade version, and that homemade version, by the way, EWG puts out some good info. I've got some other people. Oh, there's a not Natural Mama. There's a Wellness Mama, and then there's someone else that always has really useful, super simple recipes. We've kind of hybridized those things and put it together. I'll share those resources with you as well. But anyway, we have a homemade version for each one of these little categories. And then we have store-bought versions. And so what I'd recommend is just try one thing out until you exhaust it. Remember what that experience was like. Move on to another product or move on to the homemade version and just, get a feel for it and see what you gravitate towards best, right? And every single one of these is meant to be effective. So I think you're not going to be dissatisfied with any of them. So let's start with the homemade dish soap. Very simple process here. You're going to heat up some water and mix some salt in it in a saucepan. Set that aside. And the reason you're going to heat the water up is so the salt can dissolve. And that little salt water mixture is going to help thicken up this dish soap. And then you're going to mix some washing soda, some distilled water, and they recommend distilled because it has no minerals. That's what distilled means. It's evaporated. And then you're going to mix that stuff into a little saucepan. And then in a jar or in a container, you're going to add Sal Suds, which I absolutely love, Dr. Bronner Sal Suds, some lemon drops, and then you're going to put the soda mixture, and then you're going to add the salt mixture in slowly, a tablespoon at a time, until it gets to a thickness that you like, right? So that salt water is going to add some thickness to that whole process there. This stuff works great. Like, I absolutely love it, and I'm so proud that I make it myself. We also just ordered, if you haven't heard of it before, this is really popular in the holistic health realm. Paleo Mom recommends it. Balanced Spice, Diane Filippo. Branch Basics. It's a concentrate, super clean, really well rated on EWG. And this concentrate, you can dilute it to different degrees, and you get things like all-purpose cleaner, bathroom cleaner, glass cleaner, and then laundry detergent. All right, so we just ordered some of this last week. It hasn't come in yet. So this is going to be one of our little experiments. We're going to see how this stuff works as a dish soap. And really, since we eat a lot of meat and fat, we're like, looking to see how it works on grease. I think that's our big tester. One of my favorite soaps on the planet, all time. Love the smell of it. It's awesome. It is a good degreaser, is Sal Suds. And this is by Dr. Bronner's, right? You can just use this by itself for a dish soap. All right, so this would be a really good experiment to do. And then really well rated on EWG, also has great Amazon ratings. It's going to be Aunt Fanny's probiotic power dish soap. I don't know if the probiotic has a whole lot to do with it, but evidently it works as a dish soap. All right. So again, out of these different options, I would say maybe choose one, do it for a little bit. Remember what it feels like to experience it, and then move on to something else, and you'll find your little staple. I love taking pride in making something homemade, but I'm excited to see what Branch Basics is going to be like. I already know that I love Sal Suds because it works really well. All right.